Hey there, Magic One. Welcome to your tarot reading for the week. I hope your week has gotten off to a really good start. Before we jump in, I just wanted to let you know that I recently completed the 2022 yearly overview tarot readings. I will pop the playlist up here for you, and you might want to jump in and see what the energies are available for you to align your inspired action to, so that you can really bring through the meaningful and lasting change you want in your life this year. If you do want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time. You'll find the link to my website down below, and you can peruse the kind of offerings that are over there when you are ready. To let you know that the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can enroll at any time, and you do get immediate lifetime access to all of the resources, which is online learning modules, practices. We've got lots of videos over there, and also you get access to me through my private karmic community. So it's really great if you want to learn to guide yourself from your own intuition and learn to uncover your own subconscious blocks and beliefs, so you know where you might be getting in your own way of really bringing through the change that you want in your life. So that's it from me. I just wanted to say hi and wish you a week full of love and magic. Let's head across to your reading now. Scorpio, welcome to your tarot reading for February 14th to the 20th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. I have the 9-card block here, 3 cards recent past, 3 current focus energy, 3 near future outcome. I have a couple of oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck. This week I'm working with the Sacred Power reading cards, the Moonchild and Starchild Tarot from Danielle Knoll, and the Morgan Greer Tarot. Now Scorpio, we have the full moon in Leo on the 16th of February, and Leo rules the heart. We have the 3 of Swords in the reading with this big heart energy. The full moon being the time that it is a really, really powerful time for release, emotional release. It is partnerships and relationships that are in focus, and potentially releasing in that area. So we'll see how this plays out. Leo is about having the strength and the courage and the backbone to take the action in those areas. So let's jump in. In the oracles, I had Animal Kingdom and Freedom. Animal Kingdom for me is all about this primal instinctual energy. It is following the intuition. It is following what we feel without letting the logical mind come in to, overwhelm us, to overthink situations, to put those ego limitations on us. When we are facing times of change, one of the first things that happens is the mind comes up and says, well, no, we should just stay where we are. We've committed to this. It's comfortable. It's nice. All of those fears come up. Really, life is a test, and in order to move forward to, our new karmic experiences, towards greater senses of happiness and achievement, sometimes we need to let situations go. And that's what I'm feeling in this reading. Now, the next oracle out was Freedom, and this looks so much like the Chariot energy. So the Chariot or Freedom is about leaving behind the comfort zones, about setting a strong intention. And that is how we move forward at pace. In the Chariot card, we see a charioteer with a heavy stone chariot, no reins to drive it, just a magician's wand, and 2 sphinxes or horses that are pulling it. One's heading in one direction, one's heading in the other direction. So the message is, if we don't make, strong, powerful decisions, our chariot can go all over the road. It can get lost. It doesn't find the clear path. But when we set intentions and we follow through with inspired action, we can claim that victory of freedom and liberation that comes by leaving behind what is holding us back, limiting us, has become that comfort zone, by following the instincts that it's time to move on. Now, lead tarot energy is shadow work. The bottom of the deck energy is the moon. This is very much like the shadowy undercurrent energy. So it might be a great time for you around this full moon. the 16th of February, to really look within yourself and your own involvement in the situation, and where you might have been voluntarily holding on to or staying in this situation based on your own subconscious scripts and stories, right? It could be, well, this is my lot, this is what I feel I deserve, maybe not feeling worthy of a really healthy or profound love. So I think it's a great time for you to do some reflection on this. This could also be the energy of truths exposed in a situation as well. I really feel that you are finding the way forward from the situation. So jumping into the Tarot, Scorpio, I've got the Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Emperor in the recent past. So you may be dealing with an Aries. The Emperor can be, a very sort of powerful authoritarian figure, whether it is in a business partnership or a romantic partnership, that you may be trying to free yourself from. And if so, the Emperor would be somebody who may be quite controlling, maybe calling the shots, maybe tough to actually free yourself from. There's a sense of being bound here in the situation. Alternatively, the Emperor is about you now stepping up into the power seat, into the control seat, into the driver's seat of this chariot, and getting ready to maybe sever ties from a situation which I feel is a partnership. The Nine of Swords, though, says that the mind is working overtime. There is anxiety. The moon can be our paranoia, our anxiety, our fears coming up about, well, where will we go? What will we do? We'll have to find somewhere else to live. What about the money? What about the children? Really, happiness for all parties involved, really is achieved by you being in your power and you being liberated. Three of Swords here really feels to me that you are preparing for a severing of ties. And it's interesting that it's around Valentine's Day. I know this is not really the readings that we want to hear, but this combo, that the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords, has come out in several of the readings. And I feel that it's one of those times of the year where we really actually assess our relationships, okay? While that theme, that energy is in the collective. So Nine of Swords, I think that there is some impending stress about a severing of ties, and you know that it's going to hurt, right? But it's about ripping that band-aid off so that we can get to the most beautiful energy that is coming in for you, Scorpio. So in the current focus energy, I have the Queen of Swords, that's Libra for me, the Lovers, Gemini energy, and Judgment. So this is judgment time for a partnership, I feel. Judgment is the last call. It's like the last chance. You may have even arrived at this position before where, you've almost gone your separate ways. You've had conversations, but you've cycled around again. And maybe, in your shadow somewhere, there's been that script of, this is as good as it gets, or, this is what I deserve. We really need to break out of that. So I feel that this time, though, Scorpio, you are moving into the Queen of Swords energy. Somebody who really wants to align with their truth. Somebody who's going to take the sword of justice to this. Somebody who might use that to break free. The Queen of Swords is somebody who is getting ready to have an honest and direct communication that is going to be the final judgment for the situation. With the Judgment energy, we always see these people that are coming out of these really small dark spaces, and I always say it's the devil energy in those. So there is a sense that the situation, I called it the comfort zone, and sometimes it can be just the comfortably numb comfort zone, but sometimes it can really have been a situation that has held us back or has even become toxic for us, but we feel like we don't really know how to break out of it. But you're coming to this point where it's like, well, I would rather break out of it, even if there might be some short-term losses, in order to go after that Ten of Cups, that great happiness, that high vibrational best life energy. So with the Judgment, it's the second to last major arcana, where we decide if we're going around for another cycle or we're moving it across to the World energy, and that is a cycle completing, a huge cycle completing. So this could be a marriage, a really long de facto relationship, one where you've kind of, grown up together, that kind of energy. So I feel that that is the situation at hand, and the Lovers can stand for that huge choice around matters of the heart. And it is a big decision, because generally with a Lover's decision, somebody will get their heart broken. But we can't, you know, hold off and keep ourselves stuck and confined because of that, right? That's being the martyr, like sacrificing our own happiness so that we don't hurt another. The Queen of Swords is breaking through that, seeing with clarity. She holds the Ace of Swords. I feel like you're going to make a rational decision here, and it's not going to be made from a place of emotion. You're really moved past that. It's like, you know, a rational decision for moving towards your truth and your happiness and to transform your life. So down here in the outcome, Scorpio, I got double aces. Ace of Rods, that's Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, so we have the Ace of Swords again, and the Ten of Cups. This is clearly saying to me that, you know, your victory and your happiness is after the final judgment, after the justice, which could even be, you know, a divorce situation here. There is a whole, you know, host of fresh new start energy here. Aces are the new seeds, the new beginnings, that is on passion, on purpose, finally getting growth again, you know, finally feeling inspired again, finally being able to make decisions that are aligned with your deeper core values and who you truly are. We have this elevation maybe out of the lower emotional frequencies, right? There is an emotional frequency scale where things like, you know, guilt and shame and humiliation and all of those emotions, the very dense ones, are down the bottom, okay? They hold us back. They have us attract more of that energy into our lives. The higher vibrational energies are joy, bliss, love, you know, enlightenment, peace. And that is the Ten of Cups. So you're going to this really big elevation, like out of Nine of Swords to Ten of Cups. It's like your whole energetic load is going to be able to lift and lighten. And then because of that, you will magnetize towards you, Scorpio, high vibrational opportunities and be in this king energy, okay? Because you stepped up into this kind of position of power and authority to take direction, to take action in your life. And I feel that moon time, that full moon, is like the powerful time to make this transition to freedom. Knight of Swords, Gemini. It's another Gemini card, so you might be dealing with a Gemini. But again, we see the Ace of Swords. Look, you're dipping a toe and you're getting ready to go over the edge here into this portal of transformation. And the Knight of Swords is about swift progress. It's like everything speeds up. This Freedom or Chariot card is about swift forward movement. It's like everything moves forward. I've got the Knight of Cups here as well. So there could be, you know, new love, new invitations, you know, a new emotional messenger, new happiness, new joy coming in for you. But I feel like it's on the other side of the situation. The moon is also Pisces. So there could be a Pisces for you in your next chapter. So it's exciting energy. It's also challenging energy, Scorpio, but I wish you all the best with it this week. Do keep in mind this is a general reading for the collective, so may or may not resonate for you. Feel free to drop me a comment. I do read them all and try to interact with you all over there as well. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energy. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. That way you'll be notified when I do release new videos, and it's also a great energetic exchange between us because it supports the channel, as does when you like, share and comment on the videos. It has been a pleasure to read your cards, Scorpio. I will see you back here for another one next time. Bye for now.